Welcome back to the West Ham Network. My name is Anton. Hope you are keeping safe and well as per the usual. However, you are back here for the Hammers headlines in association with the guys over at KUMB.com. Go make sure you go and check out their forum and, of course, their websites. Today is something a little bit different because tonight at 7 p.m., as like the last 2 years, West Ham are going to contest a pre-season doubleheader on Tuesday evening, tonight, 7 p.m. kickoff with David Moyes splitting the squads. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to bring you the mini match day preview live, everything you need to know about tonight's preseason doubleheader. So one half will travel to the National League side Boreham Wood, and the other will head up the A12 to take on the EFL League One side Ipswich Town. Hard to believe that they are still in League One. Kickoff in both matches will be 2 p.m. and this will be the third time in 5 seasons, 5 pre-seasons that West Ham have visited Portman Road, with West Ham scoring 2-1 and 4-1 victories over the Tractor Boys in the 2018 and 2020 respectively seasons. Now, West Ham kicked off their 22-23 campaign with a 2-0 win against the Swiss Super League side Servette on Friday evening, with academy prospects Aji Alessi and Divin Mubamba on the score sheet. Great to see the young lads on the score sheet as well. And this game coming up tonight will be one of 7 to be played in the build-up to the start of the new campaign, which begins with the visit of the Premier League champions Man City at the London Stadium on Sunday, the 7th of August. Now, the tables turn for Ipswich Town for their second pre-season friendly of the summer, as after putting 7 unanswered goals past Needham Market, they were defeated 5-1 by Arsenal in a behind-the-closed doors game. So this meeting with Ipswich Town marks Ipswich's final pre-season test against top-flight opposition. And Kieran McKenna, who's the manager of Ipswich, will lock horns with Wimbledon, Millwall and Southend before the League One campaign commences on July the 30th. So far, Ipswich have attempted to end their 3-year stint in the third tier. Again, like I said, hard to think that they've gone down that far. And it ended in mediocre mid-table finishes, but a playoff push ought to be on the minds of those at Ipswich Town, because the team have enjoyed some pre-season training camp in Loughborough, so they are trying to build up that unity with them as well. So the manager, Kieran McKenna, has already witnessed some new signings come in and also get on the score sheet. Greg Lee and the other signing, Freddie Ladapo, opened their accounts for Ipswich in pre-season, while Dominic Ball was also named in the first half 11 for their showdown against Arsenal. They do also have an Arsenal loanee, Tyrese John Jules, who hoped to put his injury woes behind him last term, but the 22-year-old striker was not involved in the clash against Arsenal. And since the last exhibition match, Ipswich have allowed Dobra and Baggett to advance their careers elsewhere, joining Chesterfield and Fulham respectively as well. And Ipswich Town do kick off their 22-23 season, and they want to build upon the previous strong campaign and make a sustained approach and bid for EFL promotion from League One to the Championship. They dropped into the third tier in 2019 after 17 years in the second tier. Yes, you have heard that right, Ipswich Town, 17 years, ridiculous. But just a run of 4 defeats in their final 25 league matches following the appointment of Kieran McKenna in December has rekindled a feeling of real optimism around Ipswich. The club have previously been taken over by US investment group Game Changer in April of last year. And historically, Ipswich Town was formed a long, long time ago, back in 1878, but they were not elected to the Football League until 1938. The Suffolk Club were crowned champions of England for the first and only time as newly promoted side in the 61-62 campaign under the management of, guess who? Alf Ramsey, the same man that took England to World Cup glory 4 years later in the 66. But another legend of the game, Bobby Robson, also managed the club and guided Ipswich through their second major period of success in their history, leading the club to maiden FA Cup triumph in 1978, the UEFA Cup in 1981, and the UEFA Cup the UEFA Cup in 1981, and a second place finish in the old First Division in both the 80-81 and 81-82 seasons. And we have West Ham been regular visitors to Portman Road since scoring a 3-0 second division victory over Ipswich there in November of 1954. And that remains our joint biggest win there, with John Lyle's side matching that result in the First Division in March of 1984. We scored a 4-1 pre-season win in Suffolk in August of 2020. Prior to that, we also won 2-1 at Portman Road in 2018, and that was under Pellegrini during his first pre-season in charge. We had Felipe Anderson, Mark Arnautovic scoring the goals. We also drew 0-0 at Portman Road in July of 2014. Our most recent competitive visit was a forgettable one. We got beat 5-1 by the championship team back in 2012. We famously met them several times in the second tier playoff semi-finals, and who can forget this one back in 2004 when Matty Etherington scored that wonder goal. It was a great goal, and what an atmosphere, one you will never forget if you were there at Upton Park as well. Our full record against Ipswich is we've played 68, we've won 27, we've drawn 20, and we have lost 21. Now, the West Ham team have announced their squad for the Ipswich game, and this is it here. You've got Lucas Fabianski, you've got Flynn Downs. It's a mixture of experience and a lot of young players. You've got Heggie, the goalkeeper, George Ethy, who we're going to be talking about just a little bit now. Here he is. He's a very bright attacking midfield player, very creative, has a fantastic engine, and got a number of goals and assists for West Ham, despite being an under-16s player. He's an exciting midfielder. He was an under-18s regular for West Ham in the 2021 season, making 16 appearances in all competitions. You've got Mickey Antonio travelling there for Niles. Obviously, we know a lot about Harrison Ashby. We've then got Michael Forbes. Who's Michael Forbes? Here we go. He was a fantastic youth team captain for us last year. He's a big, strong central defender who came out to West Ham late, but has progressed rapidly to the stage where he's now in standby for the Northern Ireland under-21s. He's a 6'2" and well built for his age. The left-footed centre-back found the back of the net on his under-18s Premier League South debut for West Ham, heading home against Tottenham Hotspur in September of 2020 as well. You've got Connor Coventry, of course, trying to prove a point this summer alongside Armstrong Okaflex, who does look like an exciting prospect for West Ham. Dan Chesters. You've got Archie Wood stepping up into the equation. You've got Aaron Creswell, Kurt Zuma, and Keelan Casey and AJ Alessi. Casey is another player who looks like he's got a lot of outstanding talent. He reads the game exceptionally well, which I think is his main attribute. Aside from his height, how good in the air he is. He's an academy football player since he was 5 years old. So it'll be nice to see some of these younger players getting a run out and be our first time being able to see them as well. But Flynn Downs is going to be traveling back to his original club, Ipswich Town, and that will be nice to see. I think we're going to see him getting a bit of a run out because he's done a pre-season. He's getting the pre-season under his belt, so he is ready to go. There is some notable absentees, but we'll talk about some of the other players that aren't there once we give you the Boreham WODD update. So leave your comments in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on the Ipswich Town game as well. And now let me move on to Boreham WODD. And for the 7th season running, they are preparing for another stint in the National League under their current manager, Luke Gaddard. I thought I had a picture of him and it's gone somewhere. So we'll worry about that again. Where is that picture? I thought I had one, so apologies for that. That's what happens when you do these things sometimes. And the 5th tier outfit have already experienced a taste of Premier League opposition ahead of the current season. They weren't humiliated, but they did play Brentford and they got beat by 2-0. Buemo and Da Silva were on target for Thomas Frank's side as they ran out comfortable winners at Meadow Park. Garrard's side sure are getting the difficult fixtures out of the way nice and early, as following on from their clash of West Ham, they take on a battle of Hitchin Town, Dartford and Pottersbar Town before another opportunity to reach the Football League beckons. The hosts were forced to accept a 9th place standing in the 21-22 season and managed to hold West Ham to a 1-1 draw during a 2012 friendly, but the home faithful will not know what to expect from the Hammers 11 this time round. The squad for West Ham announced for the Boreham Wood game is Darren Randolph, Keenan Forson, who's a fantastic talent. I really do really rate the young lad. Nathan Trott, of course, signing the new contract. Will Greenidge, who, of course, signed a new contract with West Ham recently. He's with the under-23s, played regularly for them last season. He's a versatile defender and he'll be looking to push on this year. Greenidge's form also saw him awarded the 2019-20 Dylan Tambides Award in recognition for his outstanding campaign, in which he also recorded 2 assists. You've got Levi Lang, of course, another player who's just signed a long-term contract with West Ham. He's a teenage defender, started representing the club in January, initially arriving on trial Kevin Keegan's under-18s before later signing the scholarship terms in East London. His immediate impact at the academy, the 18-year-old has since made 13 appearances for the youth team, 2 for the under-23s, and has been rewarded with a first professional contract with the club to the summer of 2023 with the option for an additional year. Primarily a centre-back, but also comfortable as a full-back or defensive midfielder, Lang is excited to pull in a promising opening chapter to his life at East London when the new season commences, and it's going to be a good opportunity for him, of course, to step up and show what he's capable of doing in this pre-season friendly. You've got Jamal Baptiste, Lanzini, Masuaku, Benrahma, and Mubama, who, of course, scored the goal against Servette the other day. Coddington, another young lad. Tierney Nevers got a bright future. Issa Diop, who is the talk of the moment about potentially leaving the club. Ogbonna, Pierre Ekwa, and Swire. So there is your squad for the up-and-coming game with Boreham Wood. Now, a couple of players to be mindful at Boreham Wood is Niall Ranger, former Premier League player, is involved with Boreham Wood. He didn't play against Brentford because they did showcase 3 of their new signings. One of the new signings was Danny Elliott. They've also brought in a player called Danny Newton and Lee Ndluvo, and they made their bows for Boreham Wood in that game. Now, Mark Ricketts is going to be captaining them from the engine room, you could say. And they've got another new signing, Dion Kelly-Evans, who starts on the right-hand side of the back line. Now, a little bit more information about them. They enjoyed a standout season under Luke Garrard, finished 9th in the National League and even more impressively reaching the FA Cup 5th round. They were formed in 1948, but they began their life in the Mid-Hearts League before joining the Parthonian League, then the Spartan League, and in the mid-1960s, the Athenian League. In 1974, the club switched to the Isthmian League, where they spent the next 30 years being transferred to the Southern League, then back to the Isthmian League. Boreham Wood reached the FA Trophy semi-finals in 2006 before being promoted via the playoffs to the Conference League in 2010, promotion again via the playoffs in the National League of 2015. In 2018, the side went within 90 minutes of reaching the Football League for the first time, only to lose to Tranmere Rovers in the playoff final, despite being down to 10 men inside 60 seconds. And after finishing 9th last season, Boreham Wood will hopefully are aiming to become one of the 92 League Cup league teams that represent in the English FA as well. Meadow Park has hosted West Ham previously. Sam Allardyce travelled there and beat Boreham Wood back in July of 2013, 3-0, with current first-team coach Kevin Nolan amongst the goals. He completed the scoring thanks to the other goal scored by Ravel Morrison, who, of course, is a free agent. Not that I'm saying anything's in that. And Ricardo Vazte. The game also saw summer signings Adrian and Raz Van Rat appear to start their West Ham careers. So there you go. There is your short, sharp, straight to the point preview of both the games. I've given you the squad lists, but there is one noticeable absentee, one player. Of course, we don't have the likes of Declan Rice, Jared Bowen, who have come back. Aguerd, Areola aren't featuring. Vlasic, Soucek, Sofao, none of those players are featuring, but a player that has been in and around the squad for the whole of the preseason that isn't featuring in any of these games today is Craig Dawson. So we don't know if we're going to read too much into that, but we just have to be mindful and hope that he is okay, because we will need him, no doubts about it, for the new season moving forward. So let's hope that Craig Dawson's okay, and it's just a precautionary reason why he's not involved in the squad setup today. So hashtag where's Doss, as Russ sent to me earlier on. Anyway, as we always do, if you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button, please hit the thumbs up, please hit the bell notification. That bell notification will notify you when our shows do go live. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, please hit that channel membership option as well. Go and check out the guys over at KIUMB.com. Enjoy the games tonight. Just take it easy. It's only pre-season. It's just getting the fitness levels up. It's a good opportunity to see what we've got about us, if any young players can maybe make the step up moving forward. Stay safe and come on, you Irons.